ever heard the phrase, that misty stuff? I heard it for the first time from a colleague as he was rushing to catch an elevator, and it made me think how rarely I've come across weather like this during bleak mornings in Bulgaria. It's this nearly invisible rain. You wouldn't have an umbrella out for it, but your clothes will be damp. So I thought, I'm probably not going to learn about this phrase in a classroom, but I can't shake the feeling that I'll be using it a lot, as it's a perfect descriptor for some very common UK weather. And much like the Brits have an uncanny ability to speak of the weather with nuance and a healthy dose of self-irony, I too am trying to look at February in much the same way. It was unpleasant, and I certainly did not come out unscathed on the other side. But such things will happen, and as time goes on, I will look back on this month and think, what did I have to worry about?
My winter friend, your world is covered in dusty snow. The darkest spots turn to childhood dreams. I touch the earth, I can feel your whisper.
I spent what is probably not the healthiest amount of time just moving between my bed and my work during this month, and we did treat ourselves to a few meals out until we remembered exactly how expensive Wagamama has become. And we did also take part in some rather healthy, I would say, daydreaming about what kind of decor our new house would have. Listen, I understand the closest I'll ever get to an item from Le Creuset is knowing how to badly pronounce it in French, but a girl can dream, can't she? One of these things is not like the others. As the end of February approached, so did something that we Bulgarians like to call Baba Marta. On the 1st of March, we celebrate the advent of spring after a very long and tedious winter. We picture the month of March in the shape of Baba Marta or Grandma March, a feisty grandma with a wicked temperament who could either be very warm or very cold, depending on what mood she's in. Traditionally, to celebrate March, we craft decorations such as bracelets or brooches made out of red and white yarn. These we wear on ourselves at all times until the end of March or until we see a stalk approaching, which to us means spring is here now. When that time arrives, we take these decorations off ourselves and tie them around a nearby blossoming tree. It is worth noting that nowadays a lot of these martinichki that you buy from a store will probably contain plastics of some variation, which are not very biodegradable as we know. So to avoid any additional plastic waste, I try to craft my own martinichki from natural materials, or otherwise, at the very least, I will carry on wearing them for as long as they are fit to be worn. These ones I'm crafting from wool, and I'm preparing them to hand out to my colleagues at work. I was a bit ambitious with my weaving initially, and after a couple of failed attempts that took far too long, I just defaulted to a very old tried and true method of creating bracelets. In truth, I feel very defeated by February. I didn't do as much as I wanted to, I didn't vlog anywhere near as much as I wanted to, and even the books I selected to read just ended up not really hitting the spot for me this month. On the upside, because there is always an upside to everything, as I'm editing this video, I can see sunshine outside, the weather is incredibly pleasant, and I can hear the birds waking up from their winter slumber. Spring is on the horizon, after all, and with her she carries new hope for new beginnings. Thank you for walking with me, and stay curious.